Happy holidays, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
What's
Happy
up?
holidays. How you guys doing? We just wanted to come on here and just kind of like, catch up with everybody. It's the holidays, close to Christmas, or maybe when you guys are seeing this, it's already Christmas. But yeah, we just want to kind of go over things that, we got going on and bring you guys into the loop.
Yeah, no, it's been a little while. I feel like we've been talking about doing a podcast for some time now. So we're here. It's the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Hope everybody had blessed holidays. Wish you an amazing 2026. What have you been up to, man? How has 2025 treated you, man? Like, you want to give the people an update?
Well, I guess the best way I can put it is 2025 has been way better than 2024 for me. A lot of negative things happened to me on 2024, so this year has been a blessing compared to last year. Still hasn't been back to normal. Things still feel kind of weird as far as like, the way the world is moving, But besides that, man, my family's in good health, I'm kind of getting on my routine. I'm rebuilding my relationship with God. And like, I'm fairly new or back in Orange County, so I'm kind of like rebuilding the clientele, and I'm starting to see some progress in that sense, Yeah. What about you? What's new with you?
Been busy, man. Yeah, I've been busy tattooing. There's been changes at the shop. We had a few guys leave. You're one of the, even though you have been with us for some time now, we're just rebuilding the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned I would do want to hire new people, but I've been focused on just getting through the holidays, knocking out these appointments, and then just focusing on 2026 once, after the holidays are over. So I already have a few people in mind. George went over to Mi Familia. I shout out to my friends over at Mi Familia. And so he's been over there. Juan opened up his own studio.
Mm-hmm.
Julio's been all over the place too. So, a lot of people, this is going to be, I'm sure it's going to be on both our channels. So I know a lot of people are familiar with, they're like these characters that have been, throughout the years, right? So, I know people have seen people leave, and that's the way the game is. Like, people, you can't expect people to stay on forever, right? And I encourage people to, get out. Like, even with George, like I told him, George, like, I think that would be good for you. Pachuco has been the only shop he knows, and I think it's cool that he went to Jonas's shop because, I feel like they're a friend of ours. So it's just kind of like this network of tattooers and shops that are all connected. And yeah, man. So that's just, the way it is.
That happens, I would say it's probably a good idea because you want to spread your wings.
Definitely.
You get comfortable in a shop or in a situation, you start to get a little bit stagnant. So get into the discomfort, whether that's going to a new shop or trying something new, in your art journey. But yeah, well, I do miss him, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He definitely had a vibe to the shop, but I know he's on to progress and improve on what he's got going on. So that's cool. But
no, definitely.
Yeah, but the shop's definitely kind of like quieted down a little bit. Like it's mellowed out a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had a shop for a long time now. We're going on, it's close to almost 15 years pretty soon. So I know it's
big,
14 years now. So I've seen many I've seen the seasons, I've seen people come and go. I've seen people quit tattooing. I've seen people open up their own shops. I've seen people, become amazing artists. So it's been really cool to see, people come in through the shop and, and grow. And it's cool that, Pachuco was one of those steps along the way, and we've been a part of that journey. But yeah, man, just been, locked in, been trying to knock out these appointments, blessed to have work because the tattoo economy, right?
Yeah.
What do we see right now?
No, man, I feel like it started, a little over a year ago. Everything was good. Everything was great. And then all of a sudden, just like, it just slowed down very drastically, and, we've been doing this, almost 20 years. So we've seen it go up and go down. But the last couple of years has been different,
Definitely. And what happened with the pandemic, right? With tattooers, a lot of new tattooers were spawned. Just like there was, podcasts that started during the pandemic, barbers, like you meet so many people that got started during the pandemic. And with tattooing, we're same thing. A lot of new tattoo artists came out and started during the pandemic. So when you come into, a trade or an industry when it's booming, of course it seems like super appealing, and
Yeah.
and everyone was making money for the first few years, right?
Oh yeah,
It's
that COVID money.
it
bro,
was like
it was,
fast, easy
everybody
money.
was killing it. And I think that for people that like us who've been doing it for a while, we knew like, dude, this is a blessing. Like this is some of the best times we've ever had financially.
Definitely.
But the people that started tattooing out of like, you know, like what am I gonna do? I'm bored. Let me buy stuff on Amazon, tattoo machines, and they started making money. They probably expected that was normal, you know? And I've seen a lot of tattooers that were fairly new in a shop. They quit and they go open up their own studio. And now I think some of the people that went that way or that route are starting to feel the struggle of like the normal way the tattooing can be.
Yeah, because it really is. It's a hustle. It's a grind. It's a networking game. Now more than ever, right? You know, aside from doing all of these things, now you have to do social media. And yeah, no, you're right, bro. Like it's a different time. It's not as the clients aren't coming as easy as it was the years after the pandemic. So it's gonna filter out a lot of people that just. And unfortunately, it's not even new artists either. It's also, we're seeing it, artists that have been in the game. Have you seen that? 10, 15, like OG tattooers too. Yeah. So I think it's a mix of both, man. I think there's also old school tattooers that aren't really trying to put themselves out there. You know, I think that's part of it too. Because how many times do we see talented artists and, you know, they're not booking as much, but you see like somebody that just is always posting and they're
fairly new to the game.
Fairly new to the game and they're booked up. And I could see like being an old school tattooer and seeing like the younger guy come in and hasn't really like earned it. I sympathize with that. You know, I could see why, but it's an ever changing game. It wasn't always going to stay the same. And it's not just us. That goes for barbers, makeup artists, like any trade where you have to hustle to get
like
clientele.
Entertainment. Like if you think about the movie industry, right? And then Netflix comes along and now they're funding their own movies. I'm sure Hollywood did not like that.
Absolutely not.
But we can't be mad at somebody innovating or changing things up or improving, you know. So I feel like with tattooing, there's a lot of information now. So the barrier to entry is a lot thinner than it was when we started.
Definitely.
Like we had to learn how to put a machine together, how to tune it, you know.
No Procreate.
No Procreate. Yeah. We had to draw. We had to hand stencil everything, you know.
Books for references.
Yep. We had to be a little bit more creative, and now it's definitely gotten a lot easier.
Definitely.
But, it definitely saturated the market, which it's like a good and bad thing, right? Because there's artists that are hungry. They're getting good fast because of the information, which is also kind of forcing the guys who have been kind of just coasting by for years to, man, I got to step it up. I got to do something different, you know. But it's also making the whole industry, the whole economy of tattooing just shift, you know.
Definitely.
We're becoming fucking movie stars or stars in our own little, you know, fan base, you know.
And what we see is part of that is branding, right? Like that's ultimately where it's at. It's branding. It's your brand of tattoo versus just any old tattoo that you can get anywhere, you know? And I think that's definitely important. So since we're on the topic of social media, let me ask you, what's working and where do you think social media creation is heading?
Well, me personally, I've always enjoyed doing like the skit thing, you know, making skits, tattoo related. And I've been doing these like years ago.
And I think skits will always be in style. Those will never go out of style.
Exactly. But I feel like now, like the current state of just content on Instagram, TikTok, it's all like skit and also informational stuff. But like the skit and like the funny meme style videos is so common now. So I'm starting to see little hints, little specks of a shift, you know, like when you, like a couple years ago, when you posted a tattoo skit that was funny, it would result in like follows, maybe somebody hitting you up. But because there's so many tattooers doing it now, I feel like people just see it and they may like it, they may comment.
They may laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Keep scrolling.
Yeah, exactly. They're not giving you that follow no more because like, hey, you're doing what that last guy did. And I'll catch myself seeing some of the skits that I've done and people recreating them on their pages. And I'm just like, it's copies.
Definitely.
Copies and copies. So now I'm noticing there's certain people that are getting good traction and good results from adding a little bit of a higher production value, maybe more intention in the script writing, the storytelling. And I think that's where it's going to be shifting to, is who's captivating the audience more,
Yep.
and doing something different to give the viewer a reason to follow.
Definitely. And it's just interesting too, because with the algorithm now, if you notice, a lot of times you don't even have to follow people. Let's just say you watch this content creator's video and you liked it, right? But you didn't give him a follow. It gets to a point where you don't even have to follow him, because the algorithm's going to keep feeding you those videos.
Yeah.
And so I think that's part of it too. I feel like, growth, it's always changing. Certain things work for a certain amount of time, but I also think there's certain types of content that are always going to hit. They're always going to be in style. Skits being one of them. Yeah. I think informational, educational type content is always going to be in style. And, like what you mentioned with the same style of videos, I agree. You see videos and trends that maybe you saw 5 years ago. Like, for example, everyone has like a white ink video, right? For tattoos. It's these similar types, like men tattoo pain versus female tattoo pain. It's these universal things that we can connect with, and they're relatable. And there's nothing wrong with like recreating those. Those things are never going to go out of style. But I think personally, what's working right now, and not just in tattoos, because you see it in other genres or other genres, other niches, is, what do we call it? It's almost like what do they call it? Like the brain rot method, where it's a bunch of random clips put together. So, we've been seeing that for a little while, right?
You're saying like in one clip?
It's one video, but you have multiple clips of different things going on that aren't even related to the tattoo.
It's almost like a mashup. Keep them guessing type of a vibe. Where
definitely. It could be you at the gym, then, you're eating, just different types of things.
Wait, but you're saying in one video?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, like a mashup. I always compare it to like the old skate videos. I don't know if you remember like Tattoo Matt. I remember seeing, he was kind of one of those early guys that was doing that, where it was like a mashup, a mashup of different clips and a lot of different things, like fucking around in the shop, you know what I mean? Giving the dude a wedgie, and then you kind of cut into another scene of like, just like a random mashup, not even really like a story. There's no start and there's no ending. It's literally a mashup of fun clips put together with the tattoo sprinkled in there. Exactly. I think that's kind of one of those formulas that's been working for a lot of people. And the reason I say that is because I see that a lot in the tattoo field. I've seen a lot of videos that look like that.
It's like almost like a hyper speed vlog that's not necessarily in order.
Definitely.
And there's no like actual storyline. Kind of like I think I've told you before. Like I've seen a couple of David Dobrik's vlogs, and they almost look like they're just mashups of different clips. Like there's no like here's the day and then here's the end of the day. It's like we did this, and all of a sudden we're at the gym. Then all of a sudden we're at the car dealership. And that kind of, I think because like the story and the location is changing up, it's keeping people engaged, kind of like in a brain rot type of way.
Definitely, yeah. I call it the brain rot method, to be honest. It really is, because it's a mashup of different things, and it's effective. It definitely is, because that's what's hitting, bro. Like even the shorts, shorts on YouTube, it's what's working right now. Yeah. But I think what's the hottest type of content right now, right? Streamers, right? Streaming is where it's at right now. So what have me and you, I feel like we've been talking about this for a little while, and where is it heading? The clips where it makes it look like you were streaming, but it actually wasn't a stream, right? Yeah. The shredder, getting a shredder, a dude that's just recording you, and you find the most memorable moments, the highlights in your session, and that's what you're gonna post. So I think that's where it's heading, to where you see.
Who's that?
Damn!
Oh, what the fuck?
What's fucking
Sick ass perro.
What the fuck you doing here?
Damn, bro.
What's up, man?
You guys didn't invite me?
Come on, man.
You guys didn't invite me?
Damn, we got. Speaking of
we posted
the man. Hey, we got GTA in the house.
Bro?
We got GTA. Say what
GTA
up, man.
In the house. What's up, dog? Hey, you brought drink and you didn't bring us one, or what?
It be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
what's the deal, bro? How are you, man?
I'm doing all right.
Oh yeah. We brought you up a little earlier, man. Give us a quick update. What you been up to, man? Where you at? How's everything over at Mi Familia?
So far, like everything's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? The
Stop
guys over
lying.
there.
Stop lying.
The guys over there, they're really chill.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're really cool. the past like almost like 2 months already. It's gonna be. I've learned a lot from those guys already. You know what I mean? They're really cool, really humble guys. You know what I mean? Every day is like something pretty cool that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I was just coming back from over there. I was just working. You know,
blink twice if you need to be rescued.
Nah, Jonas keeps saying he's like I'm gonna call fucking Hersh and tell him
That's funny.
When's the return policy? You know?
How long is this? What do they call it when you go overseas to study?
Oh yeah, abroad.
Yeah. When is this learning abroad gonna be over? Hey,
but how you guys been though?
You ain't getting that station back, dog.
Dang, George.
Dude, like
Georgia
literally,
station.
like the next day, the fool already moved into.
It was already set up, bro.
When you gave us the news, I was like every.
And you told me early on too, right?
Yeah, he's every few days I'd be like, "Hey man, you think you can move that stuff? I'm gonna put some since you're gonna be gone."
He kept asking me like every single day. So when are you leaving? So
yeah, like when are you gonna start moving your shit?
You know, I come in and he's already doing measurements on my station
I'm already
to put his fucking stand.
It was already drilled.
Yeah.
So we're actually talking about social media, man. We're talking about
for sure.
what's working right now. Where do you think it's heading? I mean, what do you think, George? What's your input on that?
I know you love making content. You love being in charge of all that. So
yeah, no. I got my guy who is helping me make content. So normally he'll come in like once a week or twice a week, depending on what we got planned on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we'll be making some content. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy. I don't know if you wanna come in real quick, just say something. You know what I mean? He's over here taking off his jacket.
Yeah, he's getting into business mode. Come on,
let him know who you are.
We know you're a regular at the library.
So, hey guys, my name is Orlando. This is GTA. This is the big homie right here. And I started a marketing company 6 months ago. I do specialize in content creation, ad management. And right now we're coming into SEO, AEO, and GEO. If you don't know what GEO is, you're falling behind. It's generative AI engine optimization.
You're giving them too much info. You're giving them too much info. Don't give them the sauce.
Too much sauce.
It's okay. Like I said this before, and you know what? I really want you guys to hear this. I can give you the ingredients, but you're still not going to cook like me. That's the difference.
Dang.
So for George, we're making his content strategy because we want to formulate something that showcases him being an artist, but also being relatable and well-known within the tattoo industry. So all of that is a combination of different videos, and we break them down between skits, ads, and content that provides value. Very important.
There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Dang, George just did the Obama technique.
Don't give him too much of the sauce yet, bro.
Remember when Obama was doing the speech and he had that dude from Key and Peele, what's his name? Michael Keaton?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, not Michael Keaton. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And to come in to say that, drop the M-bomb.
Yeah, every time.
or to like translate, you know what I'm saying? That's what George did right now.
But see, that is an option. You know, if you're like busy like George, you can always get somebody to help you out. You know, so there's different avenues that you could take. I know we're talking about artists that don't want to do the content. There's options there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I have like I know a lot of people that they just don't have the time, but they want to also be making that content. They want to be like I want to be posting stuff. I want to make funny stuff, but I don't have that time. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like kind of like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I have all these crazy ideas, and we made some before, like with you guys, But after like I left, I was like, man, like I don't got time for all that shit. You know what I mean? Like I need somebody that's like there with me, or like just putting it together. Because sometimes like a lot of artists just have the idea, but they just don't know how to like piece that shit, edit, all that stuff. I know like you Hersh, like you take like a day or two where you're just sitting in the back and you're just like constantly like editing stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's like for me, that's like fuck. Like I don't got time to do all that. You know what I mean? So to have somebody that could do it for me, you know what I mean? And he's on it and he helps me out. Sometimes like I can't even come up with an idea. He'll be like, hey, let's sit down, let's talk it over, let's see what we can make today. You know what I mean? Plus it's cool because sometimes the guys at the other shop too, like they want to get on that shit too. You know what I mean? They like that kind of stuff. Sometimes I'll use them as an extra or whatever. You know what I mean? And they love to be on that. Like, hey, I want to be on that shit. I'll be like, dope, let's fucking do it. You know what I mean? You got some ideas? Fuck it, let's shoot it.
Yep.
And I feel like with people that have been doing it for a long time, like me and you have been putting content, making content for a
Before
long
it was
time.
called content, bro.
Yeah,
Before it was called content.
So we kind of understand what it takes as far as like editing, you know. Like I'm really fast. You've seen some of my videos.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'll make them real quick on the spot, put them in a CapCut or other editing softwares that I was using before that, and I've just learned it and done it so much that to me it's second nature. But to you, it's like you're looking at a map of a different country.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, you don't know what.
Like, I remember like we shot a video together, and then like you were like on CapCut, and you're like within like 5 minutes you're like doing this and that. And I'm like lost. I'm like, hold the fuck up, bro.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't know how you're doing that.
I'm like a 7-year-old that learns how to play Fortnite, and they're just like, and the adults over there trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Yeah, but for people that like we were talking about earlier, the older cats that never dabbled in that, had no care to do that, now they're kind of in the place where they're gonna fall off if they don't present themselves and show themselves in a different light, or put in that extra effort. But because they have no experience, they need that help from somebody, whether it's in-house or outsourced to help them create or boost up their brand,
Definitely. And have
it's
you
necessary now?
Definitely, and it's changing. And I feel like Instagram changed a lot of things early on because it became real like that super aesthetic vibe where everything was really clean, influencer vibes. And now we hear that everyone's sick of influencers now. Like the influencer culture is dying now, right? So it's getting to a point where there's this guy that makes pizzas. I don't know if you've seen him, a Mexican guy that makes pizzas. Like you could be a content creator doing whatever the hell it is that you're doing. It doesn't have to be interesting. You don't have to have the coolest job. You see dudes like Noel, the homie Noel he was a school bus driver, did content doing that. Like whatever you're doing, you might not think it's interesting, but it's a cool perspective that you can share, and just share you authentically yourself. And I think you can't go wrong with that. Cause I think like a lot of times when you're trying to be too clean, too influencer, hey guys, like it's too polished now. We're at a time where people are sick of it. Like people want real people. Be yourself, George, exactly how you are. That's your superpower, bro.
Yeah. Like I look at videos where people were like have to literally put on a whole fucking show.
Like, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back.
Major fucking cringe. It's like major cringe. You know what I mean? Like you're at the mall.
Grinch?
And some guys like over here. Major Grinch. Nah,
yeah.
But you see like foods like at the mall or at a restaurant or whatever, and they're just like putting on this fucking crazy ass fucking show, and it's like, bro, like we're just trying to live our lives right now. You know what I mean? You're over here like just coming right into that shit and then filming. Like I'm over here like eating a hamburger, and this motherfucker just points a fucking camera like right in my face, and he's like, I bet that shit tastes real fucking good. Huh?
Wait, somebody did that to you?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
But even
that's super over the line.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, there's nothing wrong with creating content either, but
whatever happened to that one guy that was at a mall once? This was like way back. I think it was like a year or two ago. He was going around people and just basically just bothering them in the sense like he's just saying a bunch of random stuff, trying to get them annoyed or whatever, right? For like the views, right? And this guy kept telling him like get away from me or walk away, and the guy just kept pushing it and then calling him like all these things like a racist or whatever, right? Yeah. But what does he end up doing? He fucking pulls out a fucking gun and just fucking shoots at the guy.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah.
And then the guy who was actually annoying that person, he got arrested, and the other guy didn't. You know what I mean? Because he was within his right. He was with self-defense, because he's literally getting in his face while he's filming.
In those situations, totally understandable.
Of course.
Like, hey, you should not be getting into people's personal space like that. But like when somebody's like, say for example, I'm eating my burger and I'm recording myself and I'm doing like a burger review, and then somebody walks up and starts like criticizing them for recording themselves. That's also like inappropriate.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm not recording you.
Not bothering anybody.
It's major cringe walking by and you're like, this
hey bro, but I'm gonna tell you right now, check this out. Have you ever heard they say cringe pays?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, the cringe pays, it really does.
It does. At least it grabs the attention right away, And I've noticed too, like with certain people that I've followed for years, is like they have this very cringe style of making content.
Cringe?
But now they're like cleaning it up. And they're kind of like really sharpening up their image or whatever. It's like they use cringe as like a catapult to get them to a certain influence point, and then they're adjusting, But I mean, regardless, it's the nature of the beast now.
Definitely.
we have to kind of adapt or fall off or fall behind.
Yeah, and like we said, it's an ever-changing game, and that's kind of what we think is going on. You know, I did want to touch on that.
Yeah.
Do you have any topics, bro?
Kind of going off based off of that, the live streaming thing. You know, I found live streaming. I started streaming on Twitch first years ago because I was into gaming, and I started learning how to build a PC. Started learning about the streaming process, the softwares, all that stuff, and now I'm seeing IRL streaming, which a few years ago wasn't really a thing. There was like a small handful of people that are doing that, and now I'm seeing even like rappers and even other tattooers starting to do the live streaming thing. And I think people now, not only do they want to see authenticity, they're tired of the Instagram polished, you know, influencer look. They like the TikTok, like I just woke out of bed, I still got eye boogers, making a video. People can relate more to that. And now the IRL streaming, you're getting more of like the real person in that interaction. And then also being able to engage with them live during the stream. I think that's where it's kind of shifting to also, as well as like, you know, the live stream shopping. Shit like that.
Yeah,
so
that's where it's at.
I think in general, like that's how it's gonna be for a while now, and whoever's interested in that should jump on that ASAP before you miss that little bubble, you know. Besides that, I mean, you guys have any input on that? What do you think about that? What do you think about streaming and all that? Gay.
Hella gay. Nah. I mean, it's cool. It's not something that I would personally do, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because, again, like, I don't really find myself. I'm, like, more like...
Let's keep it private.
Not private, but I like to be, like, in that moment.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Like, I don't want to be, like, whatever I'm talking to somebody or something like that, having to stop and be like, let me pull out my phone, let me record this, and or put this over here, and then we're sharing a conversation.
Yeah. But you could just have a camera posted up or somebody recording. You don't even, the camera's not there. It doesn't exist. You know what I mean? You could just do that too. But also, here's the thing, a thing I want to touch on. I think when you live stream, you turn people that are, you know, showing you love, supporters, to super fans. I think there's no better way that you can connect with somebody than through a live stream, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, because they're not
it's
just
a powerful
connecting
tool,
with you.
man.
Now it's like the connecting is in reverse. Because you'll see people that were in the stream a couple weeks ago, like, oh, I remember your name. Hey, what's up? How you been? So you're kind of building that rapport with the people that were probably already following you for years.
Definitely.
But now they have an access to you to be like, oh, I kind of know him. I think he knows me.
But I feel like for me, like when I'm tattooing, I try to give my attention to the client.
Well, outside of tattooing.
Outside of tattooing, yeah.
I don't really like doing
You
it
know
when
what I
I'm
mean?
tattooing either because it's hard for me to focus on the
I guess
the
I
chat
can
and
understand,
that,
like, if
you
you're
know?
like Twitch streaming and you're gaming, and then on the side you have your whole other monitor where you can read the comments or whatever's alive, and that's cool too. Or if you're just like randomly just going live and just by yourself
say you're
or
just
whatever,
at the
you know
shop,
what I mean?
right?
Yeah.
Setting up. Maybe
Yeah.
setting up.
Yeah, you're setting up.
I can see
know?
myself doing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, it's like if I'm like out or about, like, you know, whether I'm like with my family or friends or whatever, like I try not to be like.
Yeah, I rarely do that because the same thing. Like, I don't necessarily want my kids to see me with the phone there all the time when we're like over here trying to visit Santa Claus or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I have a hard time even like if I'm hanging out with friends and I'm like, oh, this would be an opportunity to stream. I know they don't mind. I still feel weird even pulling the camera out because I want to be in the moment. I don't want them to feel like I'm just trying to capture them for that, you know? But, you know, yeah, it's
Just have to feel it out.
Yeah, you just got to feel it out.
Different,
I think
Like if it was with us three and then we were randomly just fucking doing something and streaming, you know, that'd be pretty cool, you know what I mean? Like I say, like, probably like at this moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's definitely more where I would like to lean towards is finding like-minded people that are down to do that. And then we can create like little events or whatever. Like, hey, we're gonna do a tattoo raffle with the wheel and shit, and we'll be able to interact with the people and stuff. But you know, we're still learning. We're still figuring this shit out, and I think it's definitely gonna be here to stay. You know,
at least for the time being.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk big back activities. Have you guys tried the Grinch meal or the Krabby Patty collab? What do you guys think about it?
I have not tried either of those.
I haven't either.
Who's serving those?
McDonald's is serving the Grinch meal. Burger King is serving the Krabby Patty meal. I have the Grinch meal. Bro, I think it's genius. Like, It's an adult Happy Meal is what it is.
What is the
So-
is the food different?
Is it an
No,
adult toy?
okay, so there's a couple things that are different. You
Is it
get
an
you
adult
you
toy?
can
You get an
whoa.
adult toy out of that.
Technically,
adult-
yes. Well, you get socks. You get collectible socks, and I'm really big into collectibles.
okay,
So to have something be a collectible or a toy in there I think is really cool. I think millennials are loving it,
Yeah.
because it's
Is the burger
collectibles.
green or the
No.
green?
So what they do is you can either pick the nuggets, you could pick a Big Mac, and it comes with fries, but they give you like this pickle sauce, not pickle sauce, a
okay.
pickle salt. So it makes your fries taste like salt, or like pickles. But then it also comes like a special like drink. It could be like a shake. But but the packaging though, I think that's
It's
where
the
it's at.
packaging, yeah,
the
yeah.
packaging, bro. It's an adult Happy Meal. It has the Grinch on it. I think it looks really cool.
Do you have that box displayed in your office?
No, I threw away the box, but I do have. I know I should have kept it. But I've gotten a couple of those meals where I think the meal of the year was the Krabby Patty meal, because I don't know if you guys saw Wendy's last year did a Krabby Patty SpongeBob collab, but it was trash. Like there was no packaging. It was literally a regular meal. There was nothing on there. It was just what do they call it? A double stack burger with a regular combo, but it was served at or sold as the Krabby Patty meal, and it wasn't. So they dropped the ball on it. Burger King stepped it up, and they did it right.
We're gonna do the packaging.
It
the
comes
branding,
with the
visuals
shake.
are gonna be there.
It comes with all of it, man.
We're
So
gonna make them feel like they're in Bikini Bottom.
definitely, it looks
In
like a
the
Krabby
Krabby
Patty. Visually, it looks cool. So I don't know if you guys have seen a lot of
even
people
the
have been
burger.
making. Yeah. Oh yeah. So if you see the Whopper, they have a special. It's like a spongy type bread. It looks yellowish too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the burger looks
Hella
crazy.
gross.
It kind of low key does look gross.
It looks like
I haven't had it yet.
Bro, on SpongeBob,
Yeah.
that burger looks good as fuck.
No, it looks good.
It's
Yeah.
literally a fucking sponge.
Yeah. No. It's just like a spongy type bread.
Okay.
But
Not bad.
yeah. Okay.
I got one last night in San Diego, actually.
Nice.
And it is interesting to see like the bread. Honestly, it just tastes like a Whopper.
Oh, I see.
So Orlando says that he tried the Krabby Patty and it's not bad.
Oh, you know why they're promoting SpongeBob too, though?
The film.
Exactly.
Of course.
There's a movie coming out?
Yeah, there's a new
Yeah.
movie.
Or honestly, I think it's Gen Z introfied. I don't know how to explain it because even the song is like big guy.
Yeah.
Like what type of lyrics are those?
I think Ice Spice is behind the soundtrack too.
Yeah, which is
So
I feel like
Mhm.
like SpongeBob is our generation, right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's been a long running. Yeah, it's been on running for a long time now.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who played SpongeBob, right? Didn't he pass?
Did he?
Did he not?
No, not the one that plays it. But I also have
the
another
voice
question
actor?
regarding big back activities. If I have this
Why do
question
call it
for you,
Big back though.
because it's big back activities.
Because it's food related.
If you can bring one discontinued fast food item, what would that be?
One discontinued fast food item.
It's like bring back the McRib.
Comes every year. Comes back every
Come out
year.
here.
Comes back every year.
Like, honestly, bro, I don't know.
Am I the only one that thinks of these things? Because, bro, can I share mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so KFC, please bring back the Twister wrap. The Twister wrap with the zinger sauce. Angel, do you remember that? I don't know if you remember it. So it's like a wrap.
Twister wrap.
It's a Twister wrap with zinger sauce, bro. I fantasize about this Twister wrap so much, bro. Like I miss this fucking
This
item.
dude fucking
I really do.
fantasizes about
No,
KFC
I
a
think
lot.
about this Twister. Well, fun fact, I used to work at KFC too, and I still love it.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay.
I still love it. But this is a food item that I miss, bro. I don't know why they
Why
discontinued
do they
it.
call it the Twister wrap?
I'm not sure why. Maybe because you twist it to tortilla and you twist it. You know, like it's just a wrap.
Wait, like you twist it to break it and then eat it like
No, not necessarily, but it's just a name for it. But it's
Okay,
literally just a chicken wrap. But it was so good. It's from the '90s.
Wait,
bro.
they don't have a chicken wrap still?
Not anymore. No chicken
They
wrap.
make
Not
like
at
a
the moment.
lot of weird shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
they'll introduce new shit and
I think
like
maybe the one.
what is it, like the famous bowl that they have? They did with, instead of the mashed potatoes, you can get it with the
mac and cheese. Yeah.
Or the one with the Cheetos. I think
Oh,
they
yeah.
had like one combo that had like Cheetos in it, like in their
Really?
sandwich.
Dang.
You
I
know?
mean, they're doing things
I feel
outside
like
the
it's
box.
shit like
Yeah.
if like I feel like the ideas that they're coming up is like shit like when they would be high, but like, you know what would be fucking delicious?
That's Taco Bell shit. right
Fucking Cheetos
there. Let's put a taco
in a chicken sandwich.
inside of a quesadilla.
That's Jack in the Box.
Inside- no, that's
No, I know. I'm saying like Jack in the Box is the one that comes up with like high thoughts because they have a munchie meal. Like,
yeah,
come on, bro. They're
munchie
obviously
meal.
stoned,
Yeah.
you know?
Like, let's get a box
Talk
of
about
little
that,
mini
the
taquitos
craving
and
box
just
or
throw
whatever.
shit in it.
Yeah. You see what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
they're
that's
bomb, they're bomb.
see. They know their audience. You know, they know
Yeah.
who they're
like-
targeting, bro.
A bunch of Americans.
Honestly, this doesn't sound weird. And I was a kid. The fried chicken from McDonald's.
Oh, I heard about that. I never had
Fried
it though.
chicken from McDonald's.
It's like bring back the $1 menu.
Oh, the
back on
tenders.
McDonald's.
They had chicken tenders
Bring
at
back,
the
reduced
McSelects.
inflation.
Yeah, fuck bringing back a certain type of food. Bring back the $1 McChicken.
Yeah, let's bring the
Yeah.
prices back to 2020, pre 2020. You know,
Well, speaking of that, bro, McDonald's is fucking out of hand.
Yeah,
$3.99
bro.
for a hash brown for one hash brown, bro.
what?
Yeah, and okay, so back in the day, you used to be able to get
now.
2 for $2.50. The breakfast sandwiches, they're like $5.99 or something now, bro. It's ridiculous.
Bro, I remember
ridiculous.
when like McDonald's was like the cheapest place to go to get something.
What happened to you,
eat, right?
McDonald's?
You know what I
used
mean?
to be cool.
Now it's like I go and get like a Happy Meal, one combo, and I'm already like at $50.
Yeah.
God.
Now you can go to Chili's and it's cheaper for you to get a fire burger, you know, for $10. They have a
Yeah.
meal deal at Chili's for $10. So they're killing it, man.
Now it
Who
would
the-
be
who the
it would
fuck goes
be
to
uh
Chili's?
now it would make sense when they say tenemos McDonald's en la casa.
Yeah.
Because I ain't paying $20 for a sandwich. You know, I think the only thing that comes to mind is I don't think In-N-Out does this anymore. But you used to be able to really stack your meats.
Whoa.
Like if you want
How
to get
thick, though?
extra meaty,
How thick do you
just,
like it?
Not just like 3-4 patties. Like if you want a 10 patty, if
I
you
didn't-
want a
I didn't know
thick,
that.
girthy one, you know. But I heard they stopped doing that because people were just getting out of hand. Like,
Well,
let
I
me
heard
get a
that
20 by
with
20.
In-N-Out, though. I heard that with In-N-Out. Because
Yeah,
used
with
to go
In-N-Out.
A 20
up to
by
100,
20?
right?
Huh?
In-N-Out up to 100, right, is what you could get, where it's just literally
What the
boxes.
fuck?
Right?
Okay, that makes sense then. Why they would stop? Like,
Because I heard the same story, but with
Motherfuckers are
In-N-Out. Because
getting out
now
of
it's
hand.
limited. I think 4x4 is
I
like
think
the max.
4x4 is the max. The max I'll do now is 3x3.
Yeah.
that seems under control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Anything above that, you're a fucking animal.
You are an animal.
I had to cut back, dude. I was getting too big for these sleeves.
Man.
Bro, went to Walmart and got like the most smallest shirt just to look fucking buff.
For your information,
It's working.
This is a TikTok shop.
Oh,
find.
damn.
Just hit the
Drop the
little
link.
basket in
Drop the link.
Bottom link, and you can get your own.
There you go.
It was actually very affordable.
It
very
looks
breathable.
nice.
I got like 4 or 5.
The hat
different
goes with
ones
it.
for like
Nice.
$30.
Nice.
Is that a pro
I got them
club?
when I went to Hawaii. I just never wore them because I was walking around without a shirt the whole time.
You heard the joke about a Mexican that doesn't work out? Or what they call him?
What do they call them? A torta?
No way, Jose.
No, Jose.
No way, Jose. That's
I was
funny.
literally telling this for a fucking joke, and it was something about like
Tell me the joke. Tell me the joke again.
why did the tamal rush to the hospital?
I thought it was, did you hear about the tamal that,
Oh yeah, did you hear about the
Got
tamal
rushed
that
to the
rushed
hospital? what happened?
What happened?
Es que está malito.
Do you guys do tamales for the holiday season? Like, what's like
Hell
a holiday
yeah.
food that you guys make?
So we usually do like a big old batch of tamales, and then on the other
De
stove we
dulce.
do a second batch of tamales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grimy.
You didn't hear
You too?
So there's like probably tamales de dulce.
What I'm saying is like
Get
that's
outta
all we fucking eat is tamales, dog. Like, I need some.
It's like a
variation.
whole tamal and then just a little piece of fucking carne in it.
Bro,
That's
did you,
lit.
did you see?
Yeah.
So George Lopez dropped a podcast, and I only saw a clip of it, and he's like, "If we're gonna make tamales this year, if you're gonna make 200 tamales, get meat for 200 tamales. Don't get meat for 75 tamales.
Exactly.
And then spread it across 200
Exactly.
tamales.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's all
Every
masa at
fucking
that
time.
point.
Yeah.
It's all fucking masa.
That's
and
how
there's
the
like a little
vendors get
dime
you a lot of the
fucking
times.
stuff.
I want to buy
Yeah.
small, but damn, bro, you be getting scammed sometimes.
Bro, and they be
Yeah.
charging you like
Yeah.
They
$5
just
Yeah.
give you the sauce.
dollars
Yeah.
for fucking masa.
All masa. Yeah, no, it's really
that's
like
crazy.
that.
I love tamales. One time, my cousin, never again. She tried to make tamales. She was trying to make vegan tamales.
Vegan?
Yeah,
What is that?
everybody
Just what is that?
shut her down. I don't know. It was like a plant based
Did you guys kick
kind
her
of
out of the
masa.
party? Like no.
You know what I mean?
You need
And
to
it
take
had
the
like
year
no
off.
meat. It was just fucking. It was like plant based masa, literally. And she ended up just
Wait,
fucking.
isn't masa plant based?
Yeah, but it has lard.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe they're just not
okay.
using lard.
Yeah,
But
my dad made a whole chicharrón feast on Saturday, so
Okay.
my mom could make masa.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
A bunch of pork.
Okay.
but
okay.
anyways, nobody bothered to eat it. Plus, she like ended up like burning the
Oh,
fucking
damn.
tamales.
Really?
She overcooked them.
No more.
You know,
She's
'cause it was,
off
like,
the
first time
tamale
she-
duty.
She was trying to do it for like I think it was like Thanksgiving. She was trying to make
Yeah.
like a vegan feast, and like
That's
everyone was like,
weird.
"Fuck that!" So when the tamales got burnt, like we all went to like KFC, ordered
Like do that on your
Trying
own
to
time,
save-
Albert.
Thanksgiving, and we ended up just buying like fucking fried chicken.
No, I do like tamales. But when they make so much that we're eating it for like the next 4 days is when I'm like,
You're having it with
dude,
breakfast.
come
You're
on.
frying it, eating it with an egg the next day.
We, like my family used to make it on Thanksgiving.
I'll eat it for 4 days. I don't care.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Those are the ones with that get you like that because they have a little bit of carne puro masa.
Yeah.
Man.
No, but I do like
Or they're
them,
undercooked.
but
Straight to jail.
We'll usually have like menudo also or birria.
You like
also
menudo?
Pozole. I like menudo.
For sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then
On la cruda?
I think that's like the usuals, but sometimes some years we'll have like enchiladas or something, or they'll even do something the next day where they're getting like carnitas going or something. You know.
There you go.
Tell
It's
me
all
the
good,
truth
though.
right
It's all
now.
delicious.
Let's do a debate right now. Red or green chilaquiles? What are you on?
As long as the tortilla's crunchy, though.
So this is a reference.
Like them crunchy?
I
Or do you
He likes them crunchy. I like them soft.
crunchy.
It's real soft.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just say you?
And then he didn't even say pause. He didn't even say pause.
Come on.
Whoa.
So if you
Hey.
don't if you don't know, this is a reference towards you were. So I said this was a vlog, right? And you
Oh,
reacted to it, right?
So I was watching his vlog on stream, and there's a section where he was talking about the chilaquiles and how he liked them from whatchamacallit, the restaurant right there by the shop.
The Molino de Oro?
And the Molino de Oro. And he was talking about how they're nice and soft, and then I stopped the video, and I was like, hell no. I was like, dog, if I'm going to eat chilaquiles, I need that crunch. I need the tortillas to be firm. I don't like that soggy shit. And then I kind of started a debate.
But I was starting to get worried because I'm like, damn, am I
weird?
fucking up? Yeah, for real. But then I started reading the comments, and then I think Angel said that
was
too.
like, yeah, it was
Angel
like
said
a-
he liked them soft, and other people started
Yeah, soft.
agreeing, and some people were like team hard. So do me a favor, comment. Are you team hard or are you team soft?
Yeah. Do you like it rough or do you?
Yeah. Hey, you ever went to In-N-Out and you ordered doggy style fries?
Damn. Is a thing? Is that
is that a
real
thing?
thing?
Nah, bro. But it's because people commonly they mistake animal style fries and they accidentally order doggy style fries.
Hey, if you have ordered doggy style fries, drop it in the comment. for
Oh
sure.
my god.
But to answer your question, red or green? I think I prefer red.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm red too, bro. I like green, but yeah, I'll probably pick red.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no
like
Diddy.
that. I mean, I
no
like that
Diddy.
shit.
To be honest, I don't think I've had green salsa chilaquiles before.
I tried them. They're
I've always
not.
had them red.
They're more like
Yeah.
soury.
Okay, more tangy,
Yeah.
more lemony.
They're alright, you know what I'm saying? But like, cause the way I like my shit is I like them like with the red salsa. I do like a bit of a crunch, but I like to put carne asada, like chopped steak pieces, like right on top of it.
Well, they have the half and halves too. I've had those where
Yeah,
it's
I've
like
had
half red and half green. That's fire too. If I
No,
could do
we
that,
have
I'll
like
do that.
we have like a Mexican restaurant at my new shop.
Mhm.
It's like literally like a couple stores like right next to us. It's not that good. It's not that good. I'm like
Yeah.
kind of disappointed
Oh.
because they do the half and half, and then they put the carne asada. But the carne asada is like this thin little piece of shit that's kind of like a little chewy.
This is a thin little piece
You know
of
what I
shit.
mean? Like their food, everything else is good. But
It's not
if you could-
cultura, is it?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no.
okay.
Like everything else is like pretty fire. You know what I mean? But that little carne asada steak, it's just a little tough.
You just have
It's
to
like-
find the right places, bro. Well, let's talk about pop culture. No Diddy. Have you guys seen the Diddy documentary?
I did see that
Has seen some of it.
that documentary, and after my analysis, it was his fault that Tupac got
Oh
got,
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
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 You felt
I
pretty
don't know.
oiled
I don't
up
know.
going into
but it did seem very hard to deny.
it. How
Fi-
hard?
50 Cent is painting a very
Yeah.
good picture.
But the real question is, but how hard was it for you?
how hard?
Yeah.
Not that hard. Not like my chilaquiles. Hey, but 50 Cent getting that footage. How did he get that footage, bro? Like in his hotel room as this shit's unfolding. It was like almost like 50 Cent was there with the camera recording Diddy. Have
Yeah.
you seen those memes where
I love the memes.
they're like talking about how the camera guy was, and then Diddy's just saying all this incriminating stuff. He opens the fridge and the camera's in there. He opens a drawer, the camera's in there.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it, man.
Like
I don't.
He got all that footage for the documentary. That shit's pretty wild.
Money and power and
Like, what's that one singer guy? like I'm stuck in the closet.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Like R. Kelly, like that's where the camera guy.
They're doing a
Like that's where 50 Cent was.
They're doing a collab
hiding in
album
the fucking closet, just filming that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Recording.
with his Beretta. With his Beretta.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It beat out Stranger Things, which has been another pop
Yeah.
series. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
well,
I mean,
I
I'm
haven't
not
seen
sure if
that
it
new
currently
season.
is, but it did
I haven't seen it
at some
either.
point. It did.
There's a new season, right?
Yeah.
That's
Just
crazy.
dropped.
There's a
Yeah.
2-part. I think part 2 is coming out in a few days.
Probably gonna watch
There's like
it
a movie
tonight.
dropping after too, no?
I believe so.
Something like that? Yeah.
I believe so.
I need to catch up on that. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a big fan of 80s, you know. So yeah, Stranger Things has always been one of my favorite. Even though it's not set in the 80s anymore, because years time has passed now.
Yeah.
But originally it was set in the 80s, right?
Got you.
So-
Christmas is
But yeah,
literally
that-
around the corner, guys. But I gotta say, what is the number one Christmas movie that is your go-to?
Great,
watch?
great question.
Ooh,
Great question.
Damn.
Tough question.
Honestly, I've never really been a huge Christmas guy, to be honest. So, I mean, call me a Grinch or whatever.
That's the movie.
I kind of
The Grinch. The Grinch.
Okay,
Classic.
I guess it's the Grinch, but I don't really. When I don't know where this stems from. Like I don't really care about Christmas like that, like some people do. When I get to this time of the year, I'm just kind of like,
What happened?
like let's get January in here. You know, let's start moving. You know.
I feel the same way, bro. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so I can't really say that I have a favorite Christmas movie, but I do like that one with The Rock in it. What's it called? Red One or something like that?
Okay, I haven't seen that, but I know what you're talking about.
I think it was Claus.
Okay,
When
okay.
he's like an action packed and he's fighting that.
Yeah, he's like Santa's
Oh
security
damn,
guard.
I haven't even seen that.
Oh,
Oh, he's super with the superpowered car and he slaps Krampus and he's
Yeah.
have you
exactly.
guys ever seen? It's like an old one. It's called Jingle Bells
With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
That
of
one's a good
course.
one.
Isn't that Jingle All the Way?
Oh yeah,
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, Jingle All the
That
Way.
was
Where
a
he's trying to
good
get the action
Turbo
figure?
Man.
Yeah, Turbo
Turbo
Man.
Man. That's a
Turbo
classic.
Man, yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think.
to get this toy.
I'm all Elf. Elf all the way.
Oh, Elf is a
Elf?
classic.
That's a
Yeah.
good one too. That's a good
I
one
got
too.
all the facts on Elf.
See, there's too many great Christmas films.
Is Lethal Weapon considered?
It is a
Christmas
Christmas
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
It's a Christmas film. It is. It is.
It takes around that time, but it's not actually like really Christmas.
I think for me, top. There's too many to pick, but Christmas movie, Home Alone, man. Home Alone. I don't, and I
Yeah,
can't
like,
even
if you
pick
were-
between
like,
Home
if
Alone
you
1
were
or
at your
2.
living room,
Yeah, Home Alone is
you
such a
had the fire
classic.
pit going on. You got some hot chocolate. You know what I mean? And you're sitting right up on the couch with a blanket on and shit.
And the whole
Throwing on
fa-
Home
the-
Alone.
Home Alone.
the whole
Sick.
family, yeah. Because like I watched Home Alone recently, and my son loves that movie.
That's cool.
And it's one that we can all like watch together. So yeah, that's definitely up there.
I like the Grinch more instead, like the old one. The
Also,
first-
an underrated Macaulay Culkin film, The Good Son. If you guys have not watched it,
The Good
amazing
Son?
film. It's with Elijah Wood too. Elijah Wood, they're as
Okay.
kids. It's like it's a thriller. And it's interesting because this came right after the success of Home Alone and all, he was like a good kid in these films, right? And then he's basically the villain in this film, The Good Son. It's a must watch.
I mean, technically, Goodfellas is also a Christmas movie.
True.
That one
Alright.
scene where he just walks in with
True.
a big ass white
Christmas
Christmas
vibes.
tree.
What is that movie with Macaulay Culkin and Seth Green? You know what I'm talking about? They're like party animal. I think it's called Party Monster or something like that.
Oh, Party Monster? No, you're talking about the one where it's at the end of the year. Oh, that's a great film. Yes, with Seth Rogen?
Seth Green.
Seth Green? Okay. Party
Yeah.
Monster. I'm tripping. Yeah, Party Monster.
Party Monster.
Party Monster.
That one's
Based on true
crazy.
story.
Is
I'm
it?
not
Based
seen
on
that.
true story.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a crazy movie.
The club
Yeah.
scene in New York.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Club scene in New York.
Yeah, that was wild.
Crazy film. I
Yeah.
thought you meant the Seth Rogen film where it's a Christmas film. Remember at the end, and the dude has like a pack of like the different drugs, and throughout the film, he's like having different drugs. It's hilarious, bro. But it's like they have a reunion every year on Christmas. They spend it with their one homie, so all these friends get together, and it's a night of chaos, bro.
Oh, okay.
Hilarious film.
Is that the one where they're doing like a bunch of drugs?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You know
Yeah.
what that reminded me when you said he brings out the pack of drugs? The movie Bring Him or Get Him to the Greek.
Oh,
Get it to the Greek?
Where Diddy, they give Diddy like a bunch of drugs.
Did not age well. Yeah, that did not age well. That did not age
It's
well.
like they asked him, like, just
Yeah, so
be yourself.
Yeah, get him to the Greek.
Get him to the Greek. So
They just asked Diddy, just be yourself.
Diddy's like
and just
like
do
the
whatever you want.
producer or like the guy that runs the show, like the manager, and he has his assistant getting a musician to the event at the Greek, and he's like fucking up, and then P Diddy ends up like finding them,
I think they're like in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something
They're
like
like
that.
in
It's
Vegas.
a crazy movie.
Yeah.
But
That's the one where he's like, I'm mind fucking you right now.
he's like, yeah, mind fucking.
I'm mind fucking you
It's
right now.
like,
Yeah.
I'm on the Jeffrey.
Yeah, the Jeffrey.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
where it
yeah,
started.
Yeah.
That's where it started. The
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. That's hilarious. Yeah. So
Um,
it's end of the year. What are your guys' personal goals for 2026?
I definitely want to stream more, start incorporating that more into my content strategy. I've always liked doing it. I just need to do it more, put more effort into it,
There
I
you
feel
go.
like there's something there that I enjoy, so I definitely want to incorporate that more and kind of figure out how to tie tattooing into that, but I don't want it to be a tattoo stream, if that makes sense.
For sure.
Because
For
I want
sure.
to be able to kind of branch out into other things, but not necessarily be like, oh, that's the tattoo guy, which I'll always be the tattoo guy.
Of course.
But, just kind of like make my brand a little bit more versatile, or my content.
Yeah, that's kind of similar to me. I feel like I definitely want to diversify my content and do other types of content. That way I can, which is another one of my goals. That way I can get more campaigns, more brand deals. I'd love to work with other brands. I've worked with many brands in the past, and I feel like the last year to 2 years, it's slowed down. And I think it's tough because, sure, like, I have videos that do well and the following, but if a brand doesn't see my page and they don't see that, hey, I can advertise with this person, or my product could do, if they don't see that I can advertise their service, their product, whatever it is, then I'm not going to get those campaigns. So I think by diversifying my content, by doing more things outside of tattooing, I think I'll gain more opportunities like that. So I think for me, same thing, trying to not just be the tattoo guy, even though I love tattooing and that's what we do. But definitely be known for other things and just diversify the content myself.
I'm kind of like the same way. I'm trying to step more into the actual like content and trying to put myself a little bit more out there. Plus, also at the same time working within myself. You know what I mean? I got a lot of personal stuff that I want to improve within myself. But also at the same time, like improving my skills in my tattooing career and trying to grow better. But also trying to also kind of be this guy that also is here and there at once. You know what I mean? I don't know if you understand. So what I mean is by like also trying to be like, on social media a little bit more. You know what I mean? Trying to be more active, trying to show also like my work, my career. You know what I mean? And also at the same time, either like showing a little bit more of who I am, Because most of the time, like especially when I used to work with you guys, I felt like I was always more like I'm in the shots with you guys, but I always felt more like I felt like I'm behind the scenes kind of guy,
Yeah, you're like if I could make like a comparison, like Mr. Beast, you're like what's that fool's name? Chaz? Chase? Chad? Chad. You're like the Chad of the piece. Like you're in the content, but you're not really like. You're not
like really
in the foreground.
In the thing. Yeah.
You're participating in it. People know who you are, but you're not like actively doing your own. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but I feel like I want to expand more into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not in a sense to be like look at me or whatever. You know what I mean? But just to be like, hey, you know what? Like I got something also cool to offer. You know what I mean? Like let me also put whatever I'm doing. Also like that, you know what I mean? That people can also see and appreciate,
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what my goals are. But you know what I mean? Like, as time goes on, I feel like we all kind of start making like newer goals.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
We're always adjusting and pivoting, Some things may affect other goals and we have to kind of tweak, Yeah, for sure. I mean, and then besides that, the usual, improve my family,
Of course.
make sure everyone we're coming out on top, and financially improve, do more activities together, make time for more vacations together, strengthen my network or my friendships with people that I feel like I've let a lot of friendships kind of like dissipate because I'm very bad at reaching out or communicating.
Same.
No, you don't even
So-
message me to go to the gym with you anymore.
It's because you slow me down, dog. I push
Damn.
45s, you're pushing 15s, homie. Yeah.
I'm at least like 20.
Well, the other day, or the last time we worked out, I was doing the bench press. And I was like, hey, dog, get on the bar.
Yeah.
Nah, we
Damn. You were benching him, bro. You were benching him.
And he was like, can you help me?
And it's funny because George, he bought all the, bro, you bought what? The outfits. You bought the creatine powder.
I still go to work out.
You
know what I mean?
Snap it, bro. Snap
You
it.
do?
I've never seen it.
But see, like that's
Let
what
me
I
see,
mean
take off
too.
your
Like I don't.
Yeah, take off your shirt.
Prove it.
That's only for my wife to see. All right. For my wife's eyes only.
Okay.
My wife sees these gains. You know what I mean?
She
I come home late at night, and then she'd be like laying next to me. She's like,
She
"Damn,
puts her
babe,
head on your shoulder. Yeah, she does that. Oh my god.
is that a muscle I feel?"
Hell yeah. Hey,
She's
that's
like,
what it's
yeah.
all about, dude. As long as she's your number one fan.
She's like, "That's all carne asada right there, babe.
Hell yeah, that's all tamal right there.
Those are 3 tacos that I just ate earlier.
Tamalitos. Yeah.
Feel it?"
Yeah. Oh, and that too. Definitely get on my routine, my health routine. You know, I'm trying to lose like 20, 30 pounds.
Yeah, there you go.
By
On
May.
keto, dog.
30 pounds by May. I think is doable.
Everybody's on Ozempic right now, bro.
Fuck that, bro.
It's crazy.
I don't want to do Ozempic.
Long-term effects.
People be
Just
looking
keto.
weird on it.
Yeah. No,
You
you.
gotta do that keto.
Well, it's hard. That's the hardest part. Is that I'm a big back,
Mm-hmm.
and
Big
sticking
back,
to
big
a
back.
sticking to a routine. Like
And
that
especially
is
with
hard.
us, bro, that like, you know, these long hours where you're sitting most of the day, right? We're
Yeah.
almost like truckers where we're sitting most of the day. So it's like, if you're not on it, it's real easy to start stacking that weight.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
sure.
definitely.
You got to get those 10,000 steps minimum a day, and bro, I'm averaging like 4,000.
Yeah. And then you're eating 7-Eleven hot dogs every day doesn't help either,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elvis.
You got to chew them shits, homie, so your body can digest them.
Well, it's, bro, they already know. I go there, I ask, can I get the George special? Hot dog, no bun, bro.
Hey,
Hot dog, no bun.
whoa,
7-Eleven.
relax. Pause.
At 7-Eleven, bro. They already
They're
know.
like,
They already
"Cancel all
know.
my appointments.
Yeah, there's like a 7-Eleven, but it's like 2 lights away.
Oh, 2 lights away.
You know what I mean? So it's not like walking distance or nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could walk it.
But is it
it's like a
running
fucking-
distance?
I guess you could run for that
Yeah.
for that hot dog.
Another thing, you know, I have the homie Chicasso that wants to come and do the guest spot.
From Texas,
He's-
right?
He's from Texas. Funny ass dude, you know, good tattooer. He's excited to come out here. Never been to California,
Nice.
so I'm hoping we can show him a good time and get him a few tattoos to do. You know,
Definitely.
yeah, that'd be cool.
February, right?
Yeah, mid-February. He'll be out here for like a week, 2 weeks, something like that.
Definitely.
You
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be staying with you?
Yeah, unfortunately. He's gonna be between me and my wife in the bed.
Is he really
Yeah.
staying with you or no?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a blow-up mattress. Probably put it in my office for him.
Nice,
Yeah.
man. Damn, that's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. I know. I've heard of shops where they have like a living space in their shops
that would
for
be
that.
tight. Yeah.
For that. That's super cool.
I would like to have that one day, you know,
Mhm.
but it's hard to find areas that would even allow that,
Yeah.
you know.
True.
Yeah,
Yes.
back in the day when we would have someone that was guest by in our shop, and then he would just sleep in his car, like in front of the
Mike?
shop.
Yeah.
Really?
Shout out to that fool. He's really talented.
He's
as fuck,
super
but he
talented.
came all the way from Japan, or
No. He's living in another
No.
state.
I know, but
Yeah.
where he came from in the beginning, he was from.
I'm not sure.
Somewhere overseas.
I know it was like
Yeah,
like
somewhere
somewhere
overseas.
like Japan or like in China. I don't know, something like that. But he came
Taiwan?
and he was like straight up like didn't really plan shit. Like was just sleeping in his car for like the entire week. You
That's a
know what I
brave
mean?
man.
That
That's
is,
a brave man.
Yeah.
That is.
I don't know if I could ever do that.
No.
That guy was talented. He was talented as fuck.
He's
Yeah.
doing well
You
now.
know what I mean?
He's
Yeah,
doing
he's
well
doing
now.
so well
Yeah.
for himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that guy was. I'd be like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow, and then I come back, he's already there. He's like, oh, you know, I'm
Like,
right here in
weren't
front of the
you wearing that yesterday?
shop. I catch him like brushing his teeth in the bathroom and shit.
In the bathroom with the
Little sink shower.
Well, that's one of the cool
Bird
things
bag.
about tattooing is you can take it anywhere, right? You can go
Yeah.
anywhere around the world, you know, take your tools or find tools, and you can, you know, make a living. So
I've
that's
seen people
one-
when they get spot, bro. They don't go with nothing, bro. They just show up with just a machine, and then they just start. You know, I mean, obviously, certain shops like you're supposed to provide anything for the guest artist.
Mhm.
But sometimes like it blows my mind, and sometimes I'm like, damn, bro, you got is a machine? That's crazy.
Are you guys planning any guest spotting in 2026? Or Elvis, you travel a lot. If you don't know, Elvis travels a lot. You've been to a lot of states. You did your Alaska trip not too long ago, right?
Yeah, we
Is
did
there
Alaska
what's your travel
in
looking
August, and then I just did like a 4-state trip. I was in Nashville, North Carolina, Maryland, and then Texas. Honestly, dude, that trip like kicked my ass, low key. I don't want to take a trip that long again. I think because I did Alaska, and Alaska's like a 3-week trip. So doing another 3-week trip so close to that was like too much.
No, bro,
Sounds
you
tough,
missed my
man.
Friendsgiving, bro.
I know. He called me
That's
like the day
hella
before. He's like, "Hey, where you at?" I was like, "I'm in Texas, dog."
No, I called you before
Yeah.
the Friendsgiving, and I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. And I was like, that's crazy.
Like, same shit, different year.
Bro, Babu was pissed you didn't invite him. He was hot.
He still talks.
He
about
still
it,
talks about that.
He
He was
in,
hot.
He says, "What's up, bro?" He's like, "Hey, fuck George." No, but yeah. I mean, I like the traveling, man, but it definitely.
I don't even work there anymore. It was like a fucking piss.
But I don't. I really would prefer people flying in. You know.
Yeah.
Because like I've done the traveling, I've been everywhere. I've tattooed in almost every state. Now I really enjoy being home because I can stick to a routine. Because when I travel and I try to do a routine, bro, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
It's damn near
Even you even said
impossible.
even with streaming and even
Yeah,
just
even the streaming,
it made it
I
difficult,
just,
right?
I just couldn't, bro.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. So I don't want to really do that as much. I think if I do, it'll be like a weekend thing. Like, oh, I have 2 clients I want to get tattooed, and it's worth it. Then I'll fly out, tattoo them. One place I might go more frequently than that is probably like Austin, because me and my wife been talking about moving to Austin in the next few years. So we'll see how that goes. You know, just to kind of start building like my presence there. There's a shop there that I'm gonna be guest spotting at called Grayscale, or Scales of Gray. And yeah, just to kind of like for planning, you know, for a purpose rather than just going to these places just to tattoo, you know. Yeah, takes a lot of energy and a lot of money. You know,
I mean, right now I feel like
Especially a lot of
traveling
money.
for me is kind of on hold. You know, I've mentioned
Yeah.
before my wife's in nursing school right now, so you can't even plan for anything.
what would it
so I'm
take
waiting
for
that.
someone to fly you out? Like, what's the ticket? What's the ticket for a RockRollG tat?
Well, I've done them. You know, I've done it's the 5K. You know, and I've done come in, do the tat.
Hey,
boom.
inflation, bro.
A day.
So maybe
That
like
was for the
6K,
day rate. You know, get in
Do
there
you
and get a full day of
accept,
tattooing.
food stamps?
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, I'm down for
IOUs?
trades too.
Yeah.
I'm down for trades too. If you have something
Some
good,
authentic,
I'm always interested in that too.
collectible, you know,
Yeah.
that might be worth a few.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like,
doing
what
the
if-
solo
what if
trip, I
What
might.
if I do a
might.
taquiza and then you come to my house?
Yeah, and I got a 40 ounce with your name on it, dog.
My client asked me today. He's like, "How do you feel about tattoo parties? Would you do them?" And I told him, "Hey, when I first got started, I used to do a lot of tattoo parties, but
Yeah.
now I really don't. I feel like I just bring that to the shop, you know. And if I do." If I do anything like that, it's for like a close friend or family that they ask like, "Hey, can you come and tattoo for my birthday or whatever the case may be?" But that's like it's rare.
Debating because like my homie's daughter is actually getting married, and I was thinking about offering like where I tattoo at the wedding. Like I do those like little flash tattoos. You know what I mean? Whoever wants to get them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that'd be pretty cool. You know, I've been seeing a lot of those pretty lately. Like either like the bride and the groomsman design some flash.
Yeah, I've seen a few viral videos.
Yeah, and then the artist just tattoos those flash on them and shit. You know, I think that would be pretty cool.
Just do it that way.
So shout out to my boys at Bueno Podcast. I just did their podcast last week, and they asked me this question, and I want to ask you guys: What tattoo trend should be done in 2026?
Done like
Done like
discontinued?
leave it in 2025. What tattoos should stay in 2025?
What? Well, maybe not tattoos, but making fun of somebody for getting a throat tattoo should be left in 2025.
We talked about that too.
Let
Yeah.
me get my
Elvis.
neck tats without you making me feel uncomfortable, dog. Like,
Elvis. You literally shot like a whole video segment.
that's what I'm saying, bro. He asked the question. I'm answering the question. That's what I think should be left in
Or even a
2025,
back
bro.
tattoo, because it's gonna be back shots, right?
Yeah.
You know,
right.
any whatever back tattoo is gonna be a back shot
yeah,
tattoo,
man.
bro.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's grow up.
Like big back.
It's like everything's like gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
like, can we just be like just normal? Like, that's not.
George, what do you think? What
That was
tattoo?
pretty gay what you
What
said.
tattoo should stay in 2025?
Trying to think, what should stay.
That fine line tattoo, because you ain't gonna see it in 2026.
Damn.
Just kidding.
I
My
don't know.
fine line holds up.
I don't really know.
What
not
I
like that.
what I answered was cyber sigilism, and the reason I say that is
Oh,
because
we're talking about like anything
a
that's
style,
tattoo
a
related.
certain design.
Yeah.
What tattoo should stay in 2025? Like what trend should be over?
Why don't you like cyber sigil?
No, I like it. It's not that.
I don't like
even
that
even
shit.
the tattoo that I did
That's a
today
good
was
one.
kind of cyber sigil. Let me tell you
That
why.
shit in the past.
I feel like cyber sigilism is gonna be dated work, just like how you see barbed wire, right, or tribal. You see those usually dudes that have or people that have those types of tattoos are over 40, right? So, and the reason is because in the 90s people were getting tribal tattoos. So just like right now in 2023, 24, 25, these are tattoos that have been trendy these recent years. 10 years from now, those people are gonna look at cyber sigilism like tribal, like how we see
Like
tribal,
90s tribal.
like 90s tribal. It's gonna just look dated, and I think that's why. And you see these trends. Even I used to work in construction, right? Certain stones were popular, like for a certain while, driftwood. I don't know if you know what driftwood is, but that was a popular stone that was used in the 70s. So when people see a home and they see driftwood, oh, that's a 70s home. Do you know what I mean? Same
got
concept
you,
with the
got you.
tattoos. When people see cyber sigilism in the future, they're gonna look back at the mid 2020s. You know
Well,
what I mean? It's just dated type of work.
In that regard, I feel like if it's done in a creative way, it'll hold longer. Because I've seen some tribal that fits the body or the area well, and it looks cool the way it's done. But then I've seen some tribal that looks like, bro, you regret, you know?
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
there's
you're still tattooing?
Huh?
When you see that shit, it's like, who's the artist that did that shit? Like,
Yeah.
you go over there and fuck him up.
who did that?
Like you remember like the Vin Diesel, sleeve, the George Clooney made it popular and
Yeah,
From Dusk
yeah,
Till
that
Dawn. So it's like I feel like when you saw that, a lot of people in the 90s got that type
Yeah.
of tattoo.
Plus, that shit's hard as fuck to cover up.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Tribal? Someone
That-
comes in and they
that's-
have like a whole tribal sleeve and they're like, I want portraits.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it?
You think that's why tattoo artists don't like tribal, because so many people get it covered up and it's super difficult to cover up?
Hell yeah.
Like if somebody came to you and said like, hey, I want tribal like that.
It's happened in the past. I was like, fuck.
Because I've gotten asked for tribal over the last few years. Like I feel like it's kind of, in some people,
They've asked you to
maybe
do
it's
it?
like people that like the 90s
Yeah.
era, and they want to make themselves look more 90s. They might get stuff like
Yeah.
that,
I just feel like for artists, it's so like repetitive and not really. There's not much. It's just straight you're packing. So I feel like artists get bored with it, and
Oh, you know what?
for that reason
Blackouts.
or blackouts.
That should fucking stay in 2025.
Okay,
Blackouts,
Yeah.
that's
Like
popular right
full
now.
blackout.
like full limb.
Like
Yeah.
sleeves.
I've seen some blackouts though where it's like pattern. Like I've seen it on
You
some
saw
girls.
Kat, right? Lately, Kat's been doing that. She's
Oh,
been
yeah,
blacking
Kat
out all her
Lee, yeah, I
tattoos.
saw it.
It
But
looks
there's
sick.
there's like a pattern with like negatives going through it.
She
and
did
it
that.
looks like it's almost like a dress or like some sort of ornamental piece,
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit looks cool. But when it's like a full arm blackout, not my thing.
Yeah.
You know?
We have a story where Danny Alfaro, shout out to Danny Anchor, when he worked at the shop, he had multiple guys black out his leg, and he just left like a negative cross on the back of his calf.
Oh, you know
right?
what? I was there when they were doing that.
Were you there?
Yeah,
So do you remember? So they did that. They went through that, and that night he had to go to the emergency room.
Yeah,
Do you remember
yeah, I
that? It was
remember
just
that, yeah.
too much trauma on his body, and he had to go to he got like antibiotics and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was crazy. So that was the
That
first
was
time I had
wild. That was the first time
I had ever seen
I've
that.
ever seen someone doing that, like
Mhm.
blacking out your whole fucking leg,
Yeah.
bro. That's crazy.
and multiple artists. This was even
Yeah.
before numbing cream. So
So he went
this
raw.
dude is hardcore,
Fucking
bro.
Raw dog.
Hardcore, man.
Damn, no lube, no
Yeah.
diddy.
No lube, no diddy. Hey, I'm gonna hit up Chicasso on face or speakerphone, just to kind of ask him about this trip coming up.
All right, for sure.
Cool.
Straight to voicemail.
What's up, Perrito? Hey, we're on the pod right now, dog.
What up, bro?
Y'all sitting on the pod?
Yeah, potting it up, man.
Yeah, we're talking about how you're bringing your talents to California for the first time ever. How you feel about that?
I'm looking excited, but I'm kind of like, I'm going to be with the big dogs.
Yeah, yeah, no, you are. So you
So I
gotta
think-
make sure you're locked and loaded.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of the same with the tour and stuff, but like Alaska, Hawaii vibe, but you have rock roll and that in you, and that's like fucking 1 million followers that I don't have.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, he does a lot of the Ink Master, like the circuit stuff too.
Badass.
So he's traveled and tattooed everywhere,
Badass.
but he's never been to California. No, yeah, we were just talking about you coming out for the guest spot and stuff, and how you've never been out here, and hopefully we can show you a good time. No Diddy.
Yeah, bro. You feel like you're gonna wine and dine this motherfucker.
He said either or.
George is hating.
No, George will be around too. We'll include.
You could
George
pop in. We'll barbecue. He could come over for the barbecue.
Yeah.
That rusty ass grill.
We're gonna pull up in the unmarked white van and just kidnap you, dog. We're gonna lure you in with some chiclets.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Whoa,
Whoa!
what did he say?
Who are you with right now, Angel?
So Angel's running the podcast, but it's me, Herchell, and George on the pod.
I was about to say that sounds like Herchell. Honestly, I thought I heard a little.
Yeah. What up, bro?
Yeah.
What's good? What's good?
What's cracking, dog?
Y'all over there? Who did you say it was again? You and Herchell and who else?
And George,
GTA.
the one that
GTA,
left the shop.
GTA.
Yeah, GTA. He knows you guys. He knows of you.
Yeah, well, we were on a three-way call.
Oh, that's right. Remember when George called for when we were on the podcast or the live stream the other night?
And we're talking about how Elvis steals all our ideas and he just takes them and runs with them.
Yeah.
Hey, some
completely facts.
some people may say I stole that shit,
Stole that shit.
I stole
but
that
some people
shit.
may say I just made the move, dog. You know?
Honestly, I was just watching that video that Herchell posted of Incon. I don't know if it was 2023 or something like that. And GTA was in the video too. So
Oh yeah, in the
I was
vlog.
just recently watching.
I'm
Oh,
everywhere.
nice. Yeah, he's everywhere, dog.
I'm
He's
everywhere, dog.
Yeah.
Even when I'm not there, I'm there.
The face of Santa Ana.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Hey, dog. Just to kind of let the people know, what kind of tattoos do you do, and what kind of tattoos are you hoping to do while you're out here?
Well, I would say I'm kind of rounded. No homo. Because I enjoy color and like oversaturating like other opaques or doing like a mixture of some realism, but maybe with some surrealism stuff. I mean, either or. I'm just gonna be happy to tat.
I'll probably collect a piece from you too, bro.
I know you were saying that in your chat, and
Yeah.
I was actually like starstruck, but also like excited and.
He's like, I gotta go change my underwear.
Don't get nervous, dog. We don't have no shaky lines.
Oh, bro, there's gonna be a lot more things shaking. Than
Whoa,
those
whoa,
lines.
whoa, whoa.
Wait,
Shaking
ask him
that ass.
question that you got from what's it called, the podcast you were just on? He's gonna ask you a question. We need your feedback.
What tattoos should stay in 2025?
What tattoo should stay? Shit. I mean, I feel like it was a lot of religious stuff, and I'm actually cool with that. Like, let's see, what else was it?
No. Like what tattoos should be left behind in
Left
2025
behind, there you go.
as we go into 2026?
Yeah, I got that. Because honestly, I won't do no small tattoo stuff. So I don't really feed into those real small stuff that people are.
Well, what
getting.
kind of genre do you feel like you should probably like be played out that you don't want to do anymore?
George said blackout tattoos should stay in 2025.
Oh, for sure. That should have stood fucking 2023. Shit. I don't know.
tribal.
I really wasn't with all the trendy stuff, bro. I feel like my clientele here, they all just want like the shit that I'm doing, or they're cool with whatever I want to do. I don't like these small pieces.
Are you familiar with cyber sigilism?
No, that sounds like a rock band.
It kind of does.
It does. It really does. You know, like that tribal that looks very webby and
Modern
like
tribal,
textured-y?
liquidy almost,
Yeah,
right?
liquidy tribal. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
no, I haven't seen it.
Or it could be
Oh,
sharp
man,
too. It could be
okay.
sharp. That's the thing. I feel
I'll
like.
have to show you some shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like the Pinterest flash, like black work type that you see on Pinterest.
It almost looks like Venom's
True.
fucking
Jizz.
symbiote shit. Yeah, it looks like Venom jizz.
You know, have you seen a bunch of the people that are just like copying AI stuff, and like the homies will have like 3 or 4 fingers?
Fuck, I did that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I did do that. But I fixed it, though. I fixed it. But yeah, I fucked. Yeah, San Judas. I added an extra finger, bro.
I caught that.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I did, bro.
I was like, hey, Hersh, there's like.
I did. But I
There's
fixed
like
it, though.
another
It was an
finger
easy fix.
like
Super
this.
easy fix.
Yeah. No, for sure. Hey, but I think AI is definitely a good tool to use to supplement what you're doing. But no, you got to make sure you're careful. You don't add that extra pinky in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. But all right, dog. I just wanted to get you on the pod a little bit so that we can clip you into these content. But all right, doggy.
Have a good
Talk to you
Christmas,
soon,
bro.
Hey, what's going, bro?
I guess whenever y'all need me, or whatever y'all need from me, whenever it goes to the fact of pushing stuff like promo stuff for the shop, just keep me posted so I can try to at least work on stuff, because I'm really trying to stay booked when I get down there.
Definitely.
Right, for sure, bro. Hey, make that post with the different slides of your work so that we can start sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
Orale.
Yep.
Orale, vato. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, te bañas.
Dude, I have a homie that says that shit every fucking time I get off the phone. He's like, "Y te la lavas, güey."
Damn.
Like, what?
Yeah,
Any last thoughts, bro? Anything you guys want to say to the people, man, before we wrap it up here?
Follow your goals.
Yeah.
I mean, follow your dreams.
Yeah.
Straight up. As cliche as it sounds, you know, I've gone through a lot of discouraged moments, a lot of, you know, negative feedback, but you're going to get that regardless. You can't rely on motivation. You just got to go through the motions, and then when you get motivated, you push a little bit harder, but just don't stop moving forward. You know, 2026 is coming. Write down your goals and do your best to stick to them. Do more than your best, and, you know.
12% better every day,
luck.
right?
Good luck, man.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Do it.
That's the angel quote of the day right there.
Georgie,
What
yourself?
about you guys?
Hit him with the fucking Kardashian ones. Like, I didn't come this far
Just to come this far.
just to come this far.
Put some music over that.
Yeah.
That's a good speech.
Remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that. That's a good one. No, for real. 100%.
You know?
Yeah, for real, for real.
No, I mean, I say, you know, I hope like coming into this new year, you know, we grow up and we learn better than our last year self. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I feel like you never want to be the person that you were before. You're always wanting to seek improvement, wanting to see a new chapter in life. You know what I mean? You never want to just be the same guy that you were last year. You know, the whole point is for the new year to feel like you're starting off fresh. You know what I mean? What else can I do now? You know, I have like a whole clean slate. I have literally a whole entire new year to start off. How am I going to start it off? Am I going to start it off right? Or am I going to start it off the same? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I feel like going into this new year, there's a lot of new promising things that I can't wait to see.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for watching. Appreciate everybody that, you know, supports, everybody that watches these channels, everybody that shares our content, everybody that just likes and engages in what we put out there. So, you know, thank you so much for the love and support. You know, I wish you an amazing 2026. I wish you love, I wish you wealth, I wish you health, and much success. So, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys want more podcasts, make sure to drop a comment. Let us know if you want more consistent potting. We can definitely do that. And also, if you want to try numbing cream, KnowNumbingCream.com. That's the best numbing cream in the world.
He's the best. I love it.
Yeah.
And I need you guys to drop a comment. What is the name of this podcast?
The Chingaderas podcast.
The Chingaderas podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, make sure you guys shoot everybody on the team a follow. You can follow me at I am Elvis Tattoo. And if you like watching streams, I stream on Kick. You can find me at Ink Easy.
You guys have a blessed one.
Peace out.